Yes, exactly.
Okay, great.
Okay, let's start by circling the joints. Shake it out. Maybe jumping. Just if you're feeling like the energy is kind of pooled in your kind of abdomen or wherever, or maybe even in your head overnight, we're going to just redistribute it with some shakes, loosening everything up. I do these every day now. I can't, I'm just so addicted. Love them. I know. Hang on, then you show me.
Now tiptoe.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This is the upper back. Yeah. So your back moves in 6 different directions. So we've just done forward and back. Now we're doing side twisting, and then there's a side to side. Yeah. So this is side to side. So you're putting the spine through its full range of motion. Or like that. While getting the breath really big. Thank you. Love that. Thank you. Right. Right. Standing at the top of the mat, ready for our sun salutations. Feel the ground. So everything starts with your connection with the earth, pushing down. Really feel all 4 corners of your feet. Lift your kneecaps. Lift up in your pelvic floor and draw your tailbone down. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. And now pull your ribs in as if you're sending them down into your waist. Take a deep breath in through the nose. A long, slow breath out through the nose. Now, slight contraction in the vocal folds like you're whispering, breathing in with sound. Same, breathing out with sound. This is your victorious breath. So we keep this on throughout the practice, and a connection to the pelvic floor, connecting to you on the inside. And off we go. Inhale, sweep the arms up, breathing with sound. Exhale, fold, relax your head. Inhale, look forward, lean forward. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank, brace core, brace glutes, lower knees, bend elbows halfway. Straighten arms, drop your hips, upward facing dog. Pull your chest through your arms, pull, pull, pull as you look up and back. Exhale, hips go back, downward facing dog. Straight arms, straight back. Straight legs not so important, just for this first one. We want to get a nice long straight spine and a really firm connection to the earth through the hands. Press all 5 finger pads down. Bases of all 5 fingers, the heels of the hands. And as you push through the hands, feel the energy traveling up straight arms, through your spine to your hips, reaching high. And then feel the backs of your legs opening up as if you had eyes in the backs of your knees. Opening wide. You can nod your head yes. Shake it no. Inhale deeply. Exhale, flutter your lips, release your jaw. Oh, it's harder sometimes. Soften knees, look forward. Inhale, top of mat, look up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, tuck chin. Push through your heels to come all the way up. Reach. Exhale, hands down by your side. Inhale, arms rise. 2, 3, 4, and fold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, look forward. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, plank and lower. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, upward facing. Keep moving. Keep breathing. 4. Exhale, downward facing. 2, 3, 1. Inhale. It's a steady rhythm. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 2. Inhale. We're here for 5. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. 4. Breathe in. Breathe out. 5, inhale, top of mat. Exhale, fold. 2, 3, 4, inhale, up. 2, 3, 4, exhale, hands down by your side. Last sun salutation A, inhale. Exhale. Hearing that rhythm in your head, inhale, look forward. Exhale, back and down. Heart lifts upward facing. Hips go back downward facing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep going like this. You might want to take the right hand to left shin, press left hand down, looking under left armpit, and switch sides. Staying with your steady breath, down dog, raise right leg to sky, just give it a stretch, circle right ankle, press left heel down more, and switch sides. Left leg goes up, left ankle circles. What's happening to your right knee? Lift it up. And then set that foot down. Look forward, inhale, top of mat, look up. Exhale, fold. See your navel, tuck your chin a little more. Feel your toes, feel your heels as you come all the way up, lifting up on the inside, Mula Bandha pelvic floor. Exhale, hands down by your side. Sun salutation B. Inhale, chair. So torso goes upright. That's it. Exhale, fold, tuck chin. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, back and down. So brace core, brace glutes as you lower into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Pull back through hands. Exhale, downward facing. Right leg lifts, inhale. Right foot steps, exhale, back heel down. Enjoy this lunge. Inhale all the way up. And then all the way down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg lifts, inhale. Left foot steps, exhale. Back heel down. Inhale, up. Right hip comes around to the front, that's it. And then down you go. Feeling the plank brace, core brace, glutes lower. Inhale, facing, squeeze your bum. Inner elbows roll forward. Exhale, downward facing dog for 1. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, up, come look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Reach for your back. Exhale, hands by your side. Final one. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg lifts, press right leg lifts. Sorry, switch sides, thanks. Right leg lifts, inhale. Right foot steps. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, upward facing. Heart lifts. Exhale, hips go back downward facing. Left leg lifts, inhale, really press through right heel. That's it. And then step, back heel down. Inhale, up, stretch mat between heels. Exhale, down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog for 1. Breathing in. Breathe out, 2. Breathing in, press your finger pads down. Breathe out, 3. Push through heels of hands to send your hips back. Ready to come up. Inhale, top of mat, look up. Lengthen neck, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold, tuck chin. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands down by your side. That's your warm-up. Ah, chair to crow next. Where's our Oh, what? Right. Okay, we're ready. Chair, inhale, chair. So hips go low. Now, torso goes upright. So you should really feel your back starting to strengthen here. And then arms up. Reach through your elbows, your fingers. Bring your torso more upright without moving your hips. Do you feel that in your back? Okay, good. Reach up as if you're pushing the ceiling away with your fingers. And then sink down in your heels more. Breathing in, torso more upright. And then let's take a twist. Left elbow, right knee. Press down in top hand, look forward. Exhale, twist. Bringing your chest in line with your palms. So thinking strong legs, long spine, long neck. Inhale, chair. And then other way. Press down to go up. So notice how when you press the top hand down more, you can get a longer spine and your hips can perhaps go lower. Inhale, chair. Exhale. Coming into your squat, heel toe feet apart. Come on, Daffy, squat. I like to move around a little bit in my squat just to get into the hips. You can power this up by raising your arms up, pressing down in all four corners of the feet, lifting up on the inside. And then hands and feet in a square, knees high up on the backs of the arms. Shift the weight into the hands, push the floor away and look forward and down. So making a shelf with your arms, squeeze the knees in. Push down with your hands. That's it. To lift up in the core. 3, 2, 1, and everybody meet back in push up. That's it. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take the downward dog wide and circle your neck. Nice to get some release after crow. Nod your head yes. Shake it no. Inhale deeply. Exhale, one more lip flutter. Reset your downward facing dog. Ready for a warrior sequence. Right leg lifts, inhale. Press the left heel down. Right foot steps, exhale. So feet are either side of the midline. Deep bend in the front knee, come all the way up, warrior one. Exhale, take a breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Humble warrior, clasp hands behind your back. Arch back, keep a bend in front knee. And exhale, fold down, relax your toes, let your head go. Inhale. And exhale. Taking the weight off the mind while opening the shoulders, the chest. Supported by your heels. So imagine stretching the mat between your heels. Lifting up on the inside, pelvic floor. And then all the way up, back to your warrior one, back leg strong. Exhale, open hips and arms to a T. Line up your heels, warrior two. Ribs in. Breathing in. Breathing out. Maybe you can take a deeper bend in that front knee to stretch the inner thighs. Breathing in. Breathing out. Steady your eyeballs. Breathing in. And out. Turn your palms up. Reverse your warrior. Give yourself a stretch with your back hand. And then back to warrior two. Straighten front leg. Shorten stance. Reach for your big toe or shin. And peel the hips and arms open to the left triangle. Take a big breath in from there as you lengthen the spine. And a long, slow breath out as you turn the chest left. So getting into these postures quickly. And when we're there, we steady your gaze on a non-moving point. So each pose has a gaze point. Here it's the top hand. That's not accessible. Just look to the side and feel what's going on the inside. And notice how much more you notice when you're not looking around. Oh. Take the left hand to left hip at the front, bend front knee, half moon, crawl the right fingertips forward and float the back leg off. Okay. Push down in that standing leg and open out the hip to the side like you would in triangle. That's it, top arm comes up if you can, like an aeroplane. That's it, push down to go up. Keep the leg in the air, switch sides, so switch the block to the other hand underneath the shoulder, revolving half moon. Strong legs, push through both heels. And then set the right hand down. Step the back foot back, shorten, widen stance for revolving triangle, left hand down, right arm up. So left hand probably on a block. That's it. Send your hips back, lengthen front of body. Oh, deep breath in, filling up your body with all the good stuff. Long, slow breath out, getting rid of what you don't need. Okay. Inhale, set that hand down. Step that back foot back. We're going into side plank next. So step the feet back into plank and then rolling over onto the right side, take your left hand up. Either staying here or take top foot into tree pose or float it off. You're turning your chest to the sky if you can. Option to take the big toe. It's a strength work for your arm and your lats. So anywhere here where you feel a load going on. And then set that hand down. Step back, lower push up. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Final two poses on this side. So right foot steps forward. Find warrior two. And then elbow to knee or hand down, back arm up and over, side angle. So like triangle, your hips are spinning towards the left. That means more work for the back leg. More opening in the front body. Once you've found your shape, breathe into it. Looking up at top hand. And then set that hand down, back knee down. Torso upright, setting up for the twist. Left elbow, right knee, press hands down. Inhale, lengthen, lift. And then option, tuck the back toe, look down to get your balance, and then take the back knee off. And then twist again. And then uncurl, hands down, step back, meet in downward facing dog. And onto your knees, onto your forearms. Actually, if we've got blocks, let's do ours with blocks. If you don't have a block, you just put your hands where in normal forearm stand. So the block goes into the L shape. Just means that we can press the hands down and into the block towards the midline. Lift the hips high, look forward, and now press the hands down and feel how much more lift you get. Look at the block, raise one leg off. Keep looking at the block, keep pushing down. And then the other side. If you practice the forearm stand, up you go. And then coming down. Set the block away, child's pose. Taking a moment to refuel with your breath. Before we do all of that on the other side, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Left foot steps, exhale. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, stay there a breath. Inhale, lift up higher, press down in feet. Exhale, right hip comes around to the front. Inhale, clasp hands behind back, arch back. And take a chest stretch. Exhale, folding down, humble warrior. So feel the force of gravity drawing, lengthening your neck, drawing your head down, and then lift up against it by pressing down in the heels, lifting up on the inside, lifting the shoulders, lifting the fist. And then all the way back up, warrior one for just a moment. Exhale, find warrior two, line up your heels. Inhale, reaching out in opposing directions. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Turn the palms up without moving hips, lift the top arm up. That's it, give yourself a stretch. Maybe clasp the top wrist, stretch yourself. And then back to warrior two, shortened stance triangle. Peeling the hips to the right, so straight arms, straight legs, arms like aeroplane wings. Half moon, take the right hand to the right hip at the front. Pull the fingers forward, float the back leg off. Both legs really strong, it's all in the legs. So push that back foot back like you're pushing against a wall. Push the bottom heel down and then switch sides. Right arm down, left arm up. Challenge with this one is length in the front of the body. Left hand down, step shorter and wider for a revolving triangle. So both heels are down now. Right hand down, left arm up. Lengthen front of body. And then hips go more to the right. And then set that hand down. We've got side plank on the second side. So step back into plank, feet together, rolling over onto the left side this time, right arm up. Push the hand down, push the hips up. Push, push, push. Feet options, take the top foot into tree pose or float the leg high. Or option, grab the big toe, straighten the leg. Turn your chest more to the sky. That's it, it's a bit more work for the arms. 3, 2, 1. And then set it down. Step that left foot forward once more. We're back to warrior two. 2 more poses on this side. Side angle, elbow to knee or hand down inside or outside foot. Inhale. Reach from heel to little finger. Breathing in. Hip spinning to the right side of the room. That's it. Yeah, so you're opening, think warrior two. And then set the hand down, back knee down, come all the way up. Taking a twist. Now, if you're taking the back knee off, stay looking down while you get your balance. And then turn to the left. So good for the spine. So they say you're as old as the age of your spine. Set the hands down, step back, lower into push-up. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop to your knees, come back onto your forearms. So either forearm dog, which we just did. You can do it without the block if you want to try some little hops. Or child's pose, twisting to one side for a few breaths, and then the other. If you're doing child's pose, take a giant breath into the right ribs if you're twisting left. Inflating yourself, stretching yourself on the inside. And then round the other way. So really yoga is a practice of creating space and awareness, checking in on yourself by putting yourself in different challenges. What's happening physically, what's happening mentally. What do I look like from all these different angles? And then back to center. Downward facing dog, walk to the back of the mat, grab your big toes, fold forward. Elbows out to the side. So here you're pulling yourself deeper by pulling on the big toes and drawing elbows out to side. And every inhale, lengthen front of body a little bit more. Every exhale, draw the crown of the head down. Eventually the torso touches the thighs. And then slide your hands underneath your feet. Stretching your palms. Release the hands, take them to the hips, come all the way up, reach up. Upside down handstand. Squeeze your legs, lift up on the inside. Draw your ribs in and push the ceiling away with your hands. Walking like this to the top of the mat. Exhale, set your heels down and then step your feet out wide, wide-legged forward bend. Feet parallel, heart lifts. Exhale, folding down. Let your head go, hands to the floor. So how can you draw yourself deeper with every breath? Maybe shortening the front of the body more, using the legs more. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, take the hands to the waist. Inhale, standing all the way upright, takes arms out to T. And as you interlock your fingers, folding forward once more, breathing the fist over the shoulders. What can you do with your breath to get deeper here? Inhale, release the hands to the floor. Turn the toes out. And setting your bum low, lunge to one side. Go lunge to side lunges. Getting into your inner thighs. And then sit down. Take the legs wide. Sit on a block if you feel that's better to get for your getting height out of your waist. Inhale, sit tall. Press the feet down like crazy. And then find the hinge in your hips to fold forward. That's it. The way you feel it is where you need it. Every inhale. So maybe take the hands on the shins, and then pull back on the shins to lengthen the front of the body. So we're trying to get as much rotation in the pelvis and length in front of body as we can. Inhale, come all the way up. Let's go to one side. Push down in the opposite butt cheek. And then the other. Straighten your top elbow if you can. And then coming all the way up. Taking the block away, set the blocks underneath your hands. Mula Bandha checkup. So we're going to get the hip, we're going to go low and then hips go up and back. And then we're going to see if we can float the back leg off. So using the legs to lift the legs. So that's it. Go first of all, forward bend low, then flex your feet. Yeah. Now press down in the hands, but also use the legs to lift the legs. So your legs are really, really strong. That's it. Back leg. That's it. Nice. That's it. Other side. Oh, quads. And then set the legs around. Let's do our handstand compression exercise. Hands either side of the knees. Go forward. So we're rounding the back. And then we flap the legs up 20 times. 7, 8, 9, 10. Point your toes if you can. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, that's so hard. Nice. You feel that in your quads. I know.
That's impossible. So small and yet so different.
I know. Yeah, we don't have to exhaust ourselves. Okay, but luckily it's balance poses next. So, oh no, we haven't done the splits. Back onto your knees. Right leg forward, half splits pose. That's it. So drawing your toe to your face. So first of all, getting into the back leg. We're going to split this in half. We're going to do back leg, front leg and back leg separately. So sending your hips back and your chest forward, drawing your toe towards your face. And then coming up, set that foot down and then take the knee over that ankle. So we're going to now do the back leg. So doing splits in 2 halves. We did the front leg, now the back leg. Press the hand on the knee. Now, press your hips forward, squeeze your back butt cheek. So you feel a decent stretch in that back knee. Do you feel it in that? Yeah, good. You want to go to where you feel something good happening. Press the top of the back foot down a lot. So that leg is really active. And then coming out, spending a moment, seeing if we can do 2 legs at the same time. Hands on blocks or put a block under your bum. It's weird when you've been ill. So I spent quite a lot of the last week in bed. You end up being more flexible because your muscle isn't
like down in a split like a 5-year-old.
Because you're. And I asked my physio to explain this to me. Why am I more flexible when I've done nothing? Yeah. And she said it's because you've lost when you're in in your day-to-day activity. Your muscles are kind of always on alert. Yeah. They're always slightly tense because you're in fight or flight. Yeah. And so now, doing nothing can make you more flexible. I know. And then switch sides.
I wasn't even doing a lot because I'm so little flexible.
Yeah, that's because you.
I cannot even talk.
But so let's do the half Hanuman. But our muscle tension is designed to keep us safe, to keep us in fight or flight, or to protect us from a weakness, so that our weak muscles don't, yeah, exactly. So it is a protect. Yeah, exactly. But often when we don't want it to, it's hard then to switch into the mode where you can tell your muscles it's safe to relax. And that's why the breathing is so powerful, because the breathing puts us in that relaxed state. So your muscles go, actually, I'm safe. I'm not, you don't have to run. And you can breathe yourself a little bit deeper sometimes. So breathing definitely has an effect on flexibility. And my physio did say breath work outside of yoga trains the sort of your ability to switch into that mode faster. Let's do the back leg. So it's like sort of stress resilience, being able to switch between the two modes with agility. Pushing the hips forward, squeezing the back bum cheek, pressing the top foot down. And then maybe sliding that foot away. So especially if you want to get into that relaxed state outside of yoga, especially lengthening the exhale relative to the inhale. Because if you imagine when you're relaxed, you kind of breathe this sigh of relief, or when you're ready for bed, you have these kind of long, sighing, yawning exhales. We're then mimicking that kind of relaxed state with the breath. And then coming out. Downward facing dog, walk to the back of the mat, ragdoll. So a really nice breath break throughout the day is ragdoll. Either freestanding like this, or if you can back up to a wall and take your upper back against the wall, taking the weight off the mind and slowing down the breath.
The upper back or the lower back?
The up. Did I say lower? I meant
You
up.
said upper.
Upper.
So
No,
why
upper.
would it
It's
be
like this. It's like this. Because then you feel supported, and when you feel supported, your nervous system goes, oh, thank you. So you could try holding your elbows. How does that feel? And then just, that's it, pushing yourself into the wall. It's really nice for the backs of the legs. That is so juicy. I love that stretch. So if you want to kind of clear your head or just reset, it's almost like if you've got too much energy in your head, getting it the other way up allows some of the stuff to kind of come out. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a great end of the day thing as well, if you want to put some distance between yourself and the day. It also means you feel your legs. Sometimes if you feel like you're just walking ahead and you've got no connection to your lower body because you're in here, that really makes you feel other parts of your body. Okay, we're ready for some balancing? So you take dancer to eagle, shifting the weight into the left leg, firm up the left butt cheek, so that's really nice and strong. Take the top of the right foot, knees go down. This is going to be a back bend, left arm up. So first of all, standing upright back bend, kick the foot into the hand and use the hand to lift the foot, look up. And then when you've got as much of an arch as you can, coming forward, palm faces up. Pick a spot to look at. And then coming all the way up, take your arms out to a T, wrap the top knee and the right one over the left. Maybe double wrapping your ankles. And then it's right arm under, left arm over, either holding your shoulders or pressing your palms. standing leg is now bent. You're going low for your eagle. And there's always the option to tip forward and look at your nest. Coming all the way up, take the arms wide, lift the knee up. And then ankle to knee, palms in prayer. Coming down with a long neck, figure four pose. Hip stretch, so hips go low. Yeah, you can take your hands on the blocks, on the floor. Also great for ankle flexibility, so can we get a bit more of a bend in that bottom? Yeah, so we're working on the ankle as well, feeling the strength in the front of the ankle. And then pushing into that standing leg, come all the way up, pick up the knee, and then set it down with control. Whew. Check it out. Shift weight into left leg, firm up left leg, and then pick up. Sorry, shift weight into right leg, pick up left. Kick the foot into the hand, hand into the foot, and when you can't bend anymore, go forwards. Standing leg strong. And then pick it up. Arms go out to T. Cross the knees. Maybe double wrapping. I can't do it on this side. Not today. And left arm under, right arm over. If you're wobbling, fix your gaze and squeeze Mula Bandha more. Steadiness on the inside. Oops, coming all the way up, pick up the knee. And then ankle to knee on this side, hip stretch. Taking the hips low, feeling your ankle getting stronger. Pressing into the foot, come all the way up. See if you can pick up your knee. Woo. And exhale, set it down. Shake it out. Cross the ankles. Sit down. If you want to do the sit stand challenge, you can come all the way up again. Cross the ankle the other way. And meeting on the floor.
Sit challenge.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, that's a half challenge done. Okay, ankle to knee, right shin on top or in front. It's a long cross of the legs and the feet are flexed. Yeah, that's it. Sit tall. Find your hip crease. So get your thumbs, put them in the hip crease so your body knows where it needs to bend from. Sit tall out of there and coming forward with a long spine. And then take your hands in front of you. Press the top knee down a lot. So you should feel this in the right outer hip. And now come up. Set that left foot flat. So we've got this figure four shape again. We're going to shuffle in towards it more. So it's there, like that. That's it. And then hands behind you. Foot flat. Okay, so we're going to try and close the gap between the chest and the thigh. Flex that top foot to protect the knee. That's it. And then we're going to try and lift the chest a bit so that we're not hunching. You feel that a bit stronger in the right hip. You might even scratch your nose with your foot. That's a goals, life goals. Okay, extend the leg. And then take the foot, circle the hip back while sitting tall. I want to get the knee behind you. That's it. Okay. Have your blocks. We're going to do another lift. Take the knee anywhere over the elbow. If your knee is over the elbow, you can do this. If it's not yet over the elbow, carry on circling. Okay. And take your hands down on the blocks, either side of your thigh, like that. Is your knee, if you want your knee higher than your elbow, let's just see if that will go. So dip down with your upper body, go low. That's it. Okay. Can you shuffle the blocks so that your hands are on top of the blocks? That's it. Okay, now press down. We're going to go low. Hips go up and back like Mula Bandha checkup. Squeeze the knee in. Let it go. Hips go back. That's it. That's it. Up and back. Yeah. I think because the knee is not higher than the elbow yet, and that's a hip thing. Okay, but when it does, we're doing elephant lift. Okay. Okay, shake it out. Ankle to knee, other side. Place your, in front. Let's do it in front. So left shin on top or in front. Flex the feet. Press the knees down. Take your thumbs in your hip crease, sit tall. And then wriggle your hips back, chest forward. And then coming up, extend the right leg. And now place the foot flat, shuffle yourself in. So foot flat, leg extends first. And then you're shuffling yourself in, opening out the chest. That's it. So the top foot is flexed. So we're trying to keep that at a right angle. So that's it. And now chest towards the thighs. Nice. Do you feel that in your left hip quite strongly? Good. Yeah. Then take a deep breath in. And a long, slow breath out. So it's telling our muscles it's safe to be in this hip opener. With a steady, smooth, even breath. And then extend the leg. And then circle your hip by holding your foot. So, and if you did the lift on the other side, the knee needs to go higher than the elbow. That's it. Yeah, that's it. A little bit on that side. That's it. Squeeze the knee into the armpit. Squeeze it in. And then press down. Hips go up and back. Yes, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Fantastic. Shake it out. Oh, so nearly done. Rolling over, lying down on the abdomen for our back strengtheners. Take the palms alongside the body, face up, fingernails down. Squeeze everything in the back body to come up. Inhale, lift head, chest, neck, and then float the hands off. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So can you press the navel down more to get more lift? Looking up to adding the neck. It's a back bend. Squeeze everything in. 3, 2, 1. Coming down, make a pillow. We're going to add a little bit of dynamic movement here, swimming. So we're going to come up, take the arms out in front and then behind. Front and behind. So basically we're distracting ourselves while we're strengthening our back. You're trying to get as much of yourself off the floor as you can. Strong backs is what we all want. So that includes the glutes, all of the posterior connective chain, hamstrings, backs of legs, feet. This is a back strengthener. You can do it without weights, using your body weight, gravity, and your willpower. 5, let's do 4, 3, squeeze your glutes, 2, 1. Oh. Make a pillow, rock hips side to side. And then take your arms in cactus, rolling over onto the right side for the chest stretch. And notice what happens when you press all of your fingers down more. Can you feel the muscles in the all the way up the inside of the arms, the chest? Yeah, me too. And the other way. That's because we spend most of our day doing the exact opposite, and our nervous system's going, what? Why are you making me do this? Yeah, first you tell me one thing, and now you tell me another. But with our breath, we're telling our body that it's okay to feel this stretch. And then rolling over onto your knees, child's pose. Slowing the breath right down. And one final chest opener, coming into puppy pose, the knees underneath the hips, walk the hands out in front of you. I'm going to keep the elbows off, really press the hands down. So elbows come up, that's it. Okay, so it's a bit like cat-cow. These are called puppy rolls. We're going to arch the back, look forward, keeping the elbows off, so like this, sort of more like this. It's tucking the pelvis, arching the back. So it's not a huge movement, but it's really great if you hunch a lot for shoulder opening. That's it. It's literally just the pelvis moving. Arch the back, round the back. Yes, it's, when you arch, you're looking at your fingers like that. So it's like a back bend. And then when you round, you're looking between your feet. Arch and round. Keep pressing your hands down. You should feel it when you round the back, all down the lats. And then back to child's pose, swing the legs around. Taking a moment in cosmic egg. Make yourself into a little ball, hug your knees, float on your sit bones. Or just keeping your big toes down if that's more comfortable. Bringing the awareness inwards. It's called pratyahara, sense withdrawal. So withdrawing the attachment of the senses, smell, touch, taste, sight, hearing, to their external objects. And this is the precursor to concentration and then meditation. Drawing your senses inside. Hearing the ocean sound of your breath. And then release the legs. Maybe a little windshield wiper if you want to release the hips before we lie down in our final relaxation. Any last movements you like to do? It might be circling the joints once more. It might be a lying down twist. Or a starfish stretch. And when you're ready, releasing the breath, releasing all muscle holding. Not holding on to anything or controlling anything. Just feeling the ground beneath you as you settle in for a few moments rest. And when you're ready, starting to move your fingers and toes, your head, taking a deeper breath. Maybe a stretch. Roll over onto your side. And then push yourself up. Press your palms on your chest. Take a deep breath in and a humming breath out. Release your hands. Bowing down. Thank yourself and everybody for doing yoga with us today.
It was very zen-like.
Mm.
I found it very relaxed.
Oh, that's good.